Hey everyone, it's technology expert Burton Kelso here with another tech tip to help you get the most out of the technology in your life. Today we're talking about ads showing up in Windows. That's a bad thing, right? The problem is Windows 10 is free, but as a company, Microsoft has to continue to make a profit. So throughout the years of Windows 10, there have been different ways that Microsoft has snuck ads into your operating system. It's good for Microsoft, but it's bad for you because who wants to see pesky ads showing up? The problem has become worse because now malicious content has started showing up in Windows 10 with the users getting links to bad websites that have had the potential to infect their computers. We're going to switch screens like we always do. I'll show you how to disable those alerts in Windows 10, let you know where they're coming from. That way you can have a safe and virus and ad-free Windows experience. All right, we've got our Windows 10 desktop here, and um, I'll show you some of the ways that those ads come into your computer. One of the first things that you need to be very careful of is the Windows 10 Start menu. If you go to the Start menu, you'll see a variety of apps that will appear. Some are good, some are bad. Like one of the good apps is the Weather app, and the News app is actually pretty good too. But then you'll start to see ads for specific programs like OneNote, which is a trick to get you to buy Microsoft Office. Now on this computer, I've got Microsoft Office installed, so if I click on OneNote, it'll take me to the actual program. But you will actually see ads for Microsoft Office tricking you into thinking that you've got Office installed on your Windows 10 computer, and um, that is not the case. You'll also see ads in your start menu for particular games. Some games are free, like the Microsoft Solitaire Collection or any of the Microsoft games that you may see on your computer. But you do have to be careful of games like Candy Crush Friends. You've got this Gardenscapes, and then there's, of course, this Cooking Fever game that you've got showing up on here. Those games are normally games that are considered pay to play, or they've got built-in purchases in them, and you have to really be careful because you may start playing the game and then it'll start asking for money, and then next thing you know, you're paying for games that you shouldn't have to pay for. So in your start menu, you really want to make sure that you clean up your start menu by deleting some of this stuff on here. So for example, if I didn't want Gardenscapes, I can simply right click on the game, and then I can either unpin it from start, which means it will remove it from my start menu, and then I can turn off the tile as well. But unpinning it from the start menu is just a simple way to make sure that that ad no longer shows up. One of the other things that you can do as far as making sure that you don't have ads show up when you're on your Windows 10 computer is to look at the Windows alerts system. Now, the alerts will show you different things about your computer, such as file history was backing up information to an external hard drive that I had. No longer do I have that drive, so file history will um, continue to show me alerts until I turn that off. And those are good. If you have other alerts in Windows, such as your antivirus software is not working the way it's supposed to, or any other integrated Windows programs, then Windows will pop up those alerts. But the bad thing is alerts start to come in from popular web browsers such as Google Chrome, and if you had inadvertently installed something in Chrome, that can definitely creep into Windows and trick you into thinking that you've got malware installed on your computer. Switching back to the desktop screen here, um, we can go back to the Windows notification system and take a look. And as you can see, Chrome is set up. And another thing that's set up too is Pinterest. So now Pinterest alerts start showing up not only in Windows, but in my browser. We'll deal with Pinterest here in a second. Let's work on Chrome because that's the culprit for a lot of the ads that can pop up. Now, in Chrome, you can simply, or actually in Windows, you can simply right click on the notification for Google Chrome, and you can click on turn off notifications from Chrome. What that will do is at any notifications that you get from Google Chrome, which sometimes can appear in the form of alerts from websites that are malicious, you can turn that notification off so that way the alerts only show up in Chrome as opposed to creeping into your Windows operating system. Um, Another thing that you can do from the notifications is to, if we go back to the Windows notification and right click on Chrome, you can actually left click and go to the Google Chrome notifications that are built into Windows. And you can turn those notifications on or off. You can also turn off the banners um, as well to make sure that those alerts don't creep into Windows, making you think that you've got some virus installed on your computer. Now, other programs that can show up in the Windows 10 notification include Pinterest. It's just a simple matter of clicking on the cog for settings, and then you can go in and turn off the notifications for Pinterest in Chrome and make sure that your computer stays problem free. Now, as far as your Windows computer is concerned, you always want to make sure that you've got adequate virus protection on your computer to make sure that you are protected from all the malicious stuff out there. Our recommendation is to use uh, Windows Defender, which we can click on here. Windows Defender is the cog, or not the cog, but the shield down here in the lower corner, which is hidden by the Integral logo. But once you, or you can type in Windows Defender under um, Cortana, and it'll bring up the Windows Defender settings. Once you're there, you can go in and verify that your antivirus is active. Also, as far as keeping your computer safe and secure from viruses, make sure that you don't click on anything that you don't know about. If you got comments or questions about this tech tip, leave them in the comment section below. Would love to hear from you to find out what tech tips you would like me to cover in future videos and what you think about Microsoft trying to creep ads into Windows 10. Like I said, it's an unfortunate thing. It's a good thing that Windows 10 is free, but understandably, Microsoft has to make a profit. Speaking of profit, I like how I throw that in there. You can subscribe to either myself, Burton Kelso, the technology expert, or you can subscribe to my company, Integral, on YouTube and follow us on social media. We have tips and tricks that are designed to help you get more from the technology that you use in your home and your business. So take care of yourself and do many things to make you smile. And thanks for watching.